Hi guys, hope you're doing well. This is the COT data video for the week that began on the 7th, but obviously it's a day late because we had Independence Day on the Friday. So this is the slightly delayed COT data video because of the Independence Day. We can see that the euro is strong, but we're having a little bit of a tick down. So we've come from 111,000 to 107,000. The dollar is negative, and we're at a slight tick higher. So that might be telling in so much as they could start converging. If they do, then we'll probably see the Euro USD spot. It should probably start to fall if these two lines start to merge, if they get closer together. Currently, as it stands, this was the buy, but if they move closer and then they cross, it's going to be quite bad for the Euro USD. Okay, let's look at the yen. And the yen's had a breather. We've had a little bit of a move lower from the week prior. Yeah, it's a 5,000 contract difference, so it could be like a top potentially, but we'll have to wait and see. We could definitely dip and then have another move, potentially something like this. We came down and up, so we might come down and up potentially. And so do note that the dollar is ticking up slightly, the euro slightly down, and the yen slightly down. Okay, and we've got the Fed minutes as well this week. So euro off, Aussie on, and Aussie is still chopping sideways. It's to do with the tariffs, and that's ongoing. So this is the reason for it to do this, and it's just really, really sideways in this very tight range, and it's not even worth talking about really because it's a 2,000 difference on the contracts. You can see we're very, very sideways. A break off this high, potentially we could come up to the zero. Likewise, if we see a break of this low, we can probably revisit these lows. So be a little bit careful with the Aussie. Aussie off, pound on. We've got the GDP from the UK this week, so that's going to be worth noting if you're trading the pound. Slight down. Yeah, we've come off 51,000 and 34,000, so positive, but just like I said, a little retracement. So some things are definitely moving lower, but at the big picture is that they're positive because we can see we're quite above the zero, but we've had it goes slightly against the grain there, like the yen. See what the dollar does. We may go back into positive territory as well. It's very likely. We're just sideways on the dollar right now. CAD, and again, slightly moved lower. Yeah, I can't show you because that date's in the way. It's a bit annoying, but we've had a tick lower on that, minus 63,000 on the CAD. Okay, so that's a resistance I thought was going to hold, and it did, but then we just broke above, so it might be a little bit bullish because we've broken that high. See, that would have been like a fake move here, so this could be a legit move, but what ideally we get it above the zero line in order to be bullish, because we want to be doing what the net non-coms are doing. If they're net long at the big picture, at the big fish view, then we'd probably want to go and join them, to be honest with you. So we'd probably want to wait for it to go above zero on the CAD. Okay. Gold slight tick higher. See, that's okay because we're already positive and we're more positive than the week prior. Okay, so that doesn't go against the grain. 195 to 201. Okay, gold off, and then New Zealand dollar. And we're positive. So we're positive 4,000 contracts, and we've broken this. We haven't really. We're still within it because of that high. So we want to get above 30,000. That's quite a way. But if we break above that, we've broken this really, really long sideways chop. So we want to get above that. And if you're looking for a bearish view, you'd want to break these lows. So we may break it, but we'll have to wait and see. And I think Swiss franc is going to be sideways, but let's see. It normally is. Yeah, and we're just sideways. So in terms of quasi-DB, The bot is now live for copy trading, and we'll just have to wait and see how we go. I can't do any more tweaks this week because we're sort of live in speech marks, so any changes I make will ruin the test. So there's one thing we have changed is that we went from M5 to H1. Okay, so the reason for it is M5 would get invalidated on these supply demand zones because price didn't really respect the zone so much, but on the hourly they should be respected more because it's a larger time frame. So we'll just see how we go with that. And then next week, I think we'll probably looking at the sheet upgrade, try and get a console sort of interface for the sheet to make it a bit more easy to navigate. And that's it. So just a quick one there. Be careful because the dollars might tick higher, and some things are ticking lower as well. So if the dollar does move higher while these currencies move lower, then you could get some setups. Okay, so trade safely, and I'll speak to you guys soon. Morning, guys. So I'm not sure if you are aware, but we have a ability for you to join for free at QuasiDB, and you can unlock Discord in its entirety and all those channels and the bank forecasts and our community, trade setups, the robots, and you can also have me as well for support if you need, and also the spreadsheet as well. And the spreadsheet is enormous and it's really, really powerful. And it's even got a thing where it's got predictive sentiment in the spreadsheet now. So it can predict the future, pending that the crowd hold, of course. They may not hold. If they flip-flop, it's not ideal. But if they hold, then we can predict what they're going to do, which is really cool because we have a thing called the future bubbles. So if you were interested in unlocking all of that stuff, you create an account IC Markets, and what you'll need to do is just simply click the link. It's campaign for 55485, and you'll come here, and it'll store a little cookie on your computer to say that you've used that URL, and then you just simply say, you fill in the information, and you say, I'd like to join. Hi, I would like to join campaign, if I can spell it, 55485, and can you merge my live account with this campaign ID, if I can spell it. And then that's it. Then you'll fill in the information. Obviously it did ask for the name, but that's obvious, you will fill that in, and then you'll speak to the AI bot, and then you'll type that in, and then that will get the ball rolling. And so let me know once you've done this, once you've funded your account, and then I'll send you the sheet and give you Discord unlock. But I will need to see activity on that account. You can't just have live funds in there and not use it. Okay, so just a quick plug there for IC Markets, and it is without a doubt the best broker I've ever used, and you can see that is absolutely insane as well. 200,000 happy active clients, and the support is fantastic. I've never had any issues whatsoever with their support. The sign up is easy, and the withdrawals are easy as well because it has PayPal and various schemes as well, credit card, debit card, Skrill, Apple Pay, and that's it. So it's an option, and all you're going to just simply do is just tell them that you want to join the campaign ID 55485, and whether or not you can merge my live account or your live account with this campaign ID, and then they'll say, yep, I'll put you through to a human, and then you may have to repeat that, and then they'll say, oh, can you email this address, and then you'll email that address, and then they'll have a record of your account officially wanting to merge with this campaign 55485. Okay, just a quick one there if you were interested in unlocking all the stuff that we provide for free. Okay.